Good morning, Krsm.
Today we have news on skateboard racks,
career fair,
7th grade sports,
and other news.
Right here,
right now
on
Krsm. Ryan, what are you doing?
I'm cold. I forgot my onesie, okay?
Good morning, Roadrunners.
I'm Ryan.
And I'm Andrea. And this is Krsm.
It's Friday,
October 27th,
2017.
Rotation 6. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
November 8th is first annual career fair at Norman P. Murray Community Center in Mission Viejo. You've got to check this out. All the Saddleback high schools and colleges will be there, demonstrating to you all the cool career course offerings. It's a great time to meet future teachers and start thinking about what you love to do. Plus, students in Mr. Treble's digital film, Mr. Bantle's STEM, and Miss Nelson's family and consumer studies classes will get extra credit just for attending. Just fill out the passport that you receive at the door. That's November 8th from 6 to 9 p.m. Be there.
There's still time to read a book club book for the upcoming book club on November 8th. Visit the library today and check out a copy of Maze Runner or Among the Hidden. Some great weekend reading.
Lots of local and national sports news for you today. Celia will break it down in just a moment. Hi, Celia.
Hey RSM sports fans, here is the 7th grade volleyball lineup for today. All games will be held in the Roadrunner Gym. Court 1, Murphy Period 4 versus Gerardo Period 4. Court 2, Murphy Period 6 versus Gerardo Period 5. Court 3, Gerardo Period 2 versus Gerardo Period 3. In MLB news, the World Series Game 3 is happening in Houston, with each team having one win. In NFL news, last night there was a huge blowout with the Baltimore Ravens beating the Miami Dolphins 40-0. And on Sunday, the Minnesota Vikings are playing the Cleveland Browns in London. That's all for today. Now back to Studio A.
2 women and their dogs have been rescued by the U.S. Navy after spending nearly 5 months lost at sea in the Pacific Ocean. The 2 women that were lost at sea are Jennifer Apples and Tasha Fiova and their 2 dogs. The sailboat was hurt during a storm. The women chose to keep sailing, thinking that they could reach land by relying on wind and sails. But when went off course, the women began to issue calls for help. They called daily, but their calls weren't reaching because they had no service. They had service by using water cleaners and a year worth of food they had brought, such as oatmeal and rice. After nearly 5 months lost at sea, a fishing craft saw their boat and called the U.S. Coast Guard. The 2 women were very grateful, and so were the dogs, for their rescue.
Next Monday, October 30th, head to the RSM Public Library from 4 to 6 p.m. It'll be a fun afternoon of creative crafts, contests, snacks, and games. Remember, that's all at the RSM Public Library next Monday.
It's Friday. That means Roadrunner Pride. If you see your name on the following list, please pick up your wonderful prize at the attendance window during snack or lunch.
To the top 22 RSM Idol contestants, you have a mandatory meeting next Monday, October 30th, at Snack in room 307. You'll be given instructions on how to prepare for the next round competition. Don't miss it next Monday at Snack in room 307.
Homeroom. Veterans Day is November 11th, and we'd like to do something special for our troops, sailors, airmen, and airwomen who are away from home. Help us thank veterans and those currently serving. Make a thank you card that will be delivered to veterans and men and women currently in service to our country. Let them know how proud and appreciative of their service. Please include your age and first name as well as RSM Intermediate School on the artwork. Please do not include the date, as some cards will be traveling overseas and will take longer to be delivered. Get started this week. PAL will be collecting next week. Stay tuned.
There's now a place to lock up your skateboards and bring scooters. Bring in a lock and there will be a brand new state-of-the-art rack to keep your boards and scooters safe. Thank you to the ASB and School-Wide Fundraiser for making this happen. And speaking of skateboarders, film students Colin Somoza, Noah Garish, and Thomas Douglas recently spoke with one of RSM's best skaters, Grayson Godfrey. Here is his story.
My name is Grayson Godfrey.
Today we interviewed Grayson Godfrey, who is known at Etney Skate Park for all of his sponsors. Grayson has sponsors such as Stance, Spiotic, Protec, and Sax Underwear.
I started skateboarding because I was 1 year old and my dad gave me a skateboard and I just crawled onto it and just started pushing with my foot like a dog. Yeah. I just like that it's fun and you can just go wherever you want, whenever you want, and just do it's just so fun. You just do whatever you want.
And do you have a favorite trick about skateboarding?
There's really no favorite trick for any skateboarder because it's just all terrain, street, vert, bowl, transition, anything. Vert is half pipes, bowl is like a pool, and then transition is just little ramps. So
Today we interviewed a fellow skater at Etney Skate Park.
My name is Krsm.
So how long have you known Grayson and how long have you been skating?
I've known him for around a year. I've been skating for about two and a half years.
And an inspiration for you to keep skating?
Because it's fun to skate with him and he pushes me to do sicker tricks.
This is Thomas Douglas reporting for Krsm.
The door decorations will be judged after lunch today. Our judges are Mrs. Gibson and Officer Bria Senyo. The judges will take place after lunch. Stay tuned for winners and the reward. Homeroom teachers should be given tickets to each of their students participating in PJ Day today. The raffle box will be on the stage at Snack and winners will be drawn at lunch. This will be the last day to pick up your giant Otter Pops if you were a winner this week.
Time for trivia. Our category for this week's musicals. Listen to the song and identify the musical. Our contestants today are from Mrs. Alt and Mr. Gould's homerooms. Ryan is our host. Let the games begin.
Hi, I'm Ryan, your trivia host for today. Now let's meet our two contestants. Hi, you are?
I'm Kendra from Mr. Gould's homeroom.
And you?
I'm Alexis from Mrs. Oltz.
Okay. Listen to the music and hit the buzzer when you know the answer. Yes?
Hamilton.
That is correct. You win trivia for today. Now back to Studio A.
Congratulations to Mr. Gould's class.
Don't forget the crochet club and the chess club in Palamas. All today at lunch.
Be ready
Responsible.
and respectful, RSM, and make today your masterpiece. Happy